Hello everyone and welcome back to Adjacent with Jace, the tabletop interview review show for the Adventures of Thoria, brought to you by the Black Tower Stories. I am your host, Jace. And with us today, coming in now and making it to the center, a hot-headed halfling and talented inventor, geometry genius at finding the radius, not as bad as he says he is, because he's an effort, is gratuitous and not as virtuous. Now getting down to business, we work past the miscellaneous, settle down for science as we go over the syllabus. Hi Gator, / Aaron. What's up?
Hello.
Yo, it's your boy. I'm wearing a hoodie today. It's cold.
Yes. It's supposed to be colder tomorrow.
Fuck, don't say that. Some people are outside for a good portion of the day. I think you're one of them, so don't say it to yourself either.
Yeah.
Ooh. We got a Momo in the chat saying it's a bit chilly. It's true, it is a bit chilly. It's pretty freaking cold.
It is. Some states would say it's not that cold, but they are liars.
They are lousy northern Yankees, and we don't need to listen to their negativity.
Yep.
But welcome, Aaron, into the Tavern a la Jace.
Lord, how long has it been? You remodeled.
We were in a different format back then. But as you can see, we have all the bells and whistles. They can't be seen. There's no bells or whistles that can be seen. We've got chalkboard. Today's special, the Azure salad. Which I don't.
Is it a wet salad?
I don't know. I drew little vines for the azure leaf and then a pot leaf underneath it. It was very poorly drawn. But yeah. Momo does not trust salad. Well, it's mostly healthy, although it's pretty much just water.
Wait, is that me on the wanted sign?
Yeah. Have you never seen a single episode since the new transition to the tavern scene? That means you haven't, you jerk. But yeah, you're on the wanted sign. The fuck the establishment wanted poster.
Oh, goodness.
Look around. We got all kinds of stuff. We got things on the
I
shelves.
see the potion. I see... Oh, the book. The book!
Well, that book is the Arthur's Mama Says book.
Ah.
So it's not like the cursed book, which you might want to get one of those made up. We got little Izal doll right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a collectible. It's one of a
One of a kind.
It's a plushie. With real battle axe action.
Warning. Do not allow children to play unsupervised.
Warning, choking hazard. The doll will choke you. Violently. Now, well, I guess you would have noticed that there's something missing from the background because you haven't seen a single episode, you jerk. First one in the chat to tell me what's missing will get a thumbs up from me. And that's about it. Hey, Ari in the chat, cheer the 29. What is that, a unicorn thingy? Uni 29. Look at that. Yeah. Ari, first one to guess it. The shitty coat rack in the back is gone. I got rid of it. I finally threw it out. The poorly drawn, that clearly looked like it was a mimic of some kind. Just because it was how badly. It's like one of those things with like a video game where it's off-colored. Like this wall's clearly meant to be demolished for some later quest. It looked like that. It's a shitty coat hanger.
Or like the bricks don't just match on the wall.
Yeah, like it's been replaced. It looks real crappy. I could have used the colors of the wood that are already in the tavern, but I didn't. Because I'm lazy and I don't do that kind of thing.
Mm.
Oh, but... Oh. 2 thumbs up, because you did it right in the nick of time. And a thumbs down for Aaron, because he's never seen an episode in the tavern scene. You look very unimpressed. Well, I got some questions lined up for you, because since the last time you've been on, we've since had a level up, as well as another Gorbeck fuck up. So we'll discuss that a little bit, about your opinions on the situation that came up. And we'll discuss level ups, and what people might have possibly picked. Things, how things are going, and maybe a stat or two. Not a lot of stats, just a little bit of stats.
Yeah, not a lot has gone on.
No, we did run into ghosts since the last time you were on. Didn't really do anything with them. Alright, so on to the first question I have set up. Other than the generic, hey, how are you doing, all that jazz. What were your thoughts on how the last session might have gone, with us potentially having a court date?
I think it was very likely that we would have maybe had to do a prison arc. I thought it was very likely.
We technically are now. We're just going to a different prison.
Oh, go to prison of death.
Still prison.
Lord, how many times are we gonna like ask someone for a favor or not ask someone for a favor and then have to do something immediately?
I think that's how it works. Like, you don't ask for a favor at all.
Why can't they just like not have something for us to do until like a couple years later?
Because you're not gonna get your 3 months of downtime in a row.
I want my downtime.
Okay, well you're the only downtime person aside from the wizard, so you'd think we'd be, getting more downtime, but no. We got a question that has come in from the chat. I'll let that one marinate for a little bit. Is it marinate or marinate?
Marinate?
I don't know.
I think it is T.
I'll let the wizards figure that one out. Arthur now needs downtime. That's because he's got to learn how to read a book. Oh, what it... I won't bring it up because he's not the guest for this one, but he has to learn things. So if he names things differently, he pronounces the names of things differently because he's only ever read the word for it. What's this? That's a pain day. A Panda. Pain day. Nope. That's not right.
That doesn't sound right at all.
No one correct him. With the level up that we just got, and everyone kind of learning some new things, are you looking forward to us finally possibly getting into a fight? Because we are going into a semi-dungeon delve, it feels like.
I got my Artificer plus 1d8 when I cast a spell. So I'm ready to have Izal in between things that are trying to kill me and just absolutely blasting them with the turret and the magic.
I'm a big fan of surviving, so yeah, go ahead.
But I mean, I also got level 2 spells, second level spells.
So that leads me into the question I had that you already kind of answered. Could you give us a sneak peek into what you got with this level up? You got the additional D8 of damage. Anything else you want to... Are you just going to surprise us?
No. Surprisingly, was it most casters get what a class feature that does more at level 5? I got 2 spell slots and my D8 of damage, but I have to use
you have to use a
wand, staff, or rod.
Magical gun.
Yeah. It's what is it? What's the word? Its ancestor being the kitchen gun.
This spoon is also a weapon. If I remember what everyone gets at level 5 based off of just base class stuff, the bards get, other than the full casters getting 3rd level spells, the bard gets short rest, gets the short rest bardic inspiration that comes back.
Okay.
I think it comes back on short rest. It doesn't matter if you never use your bardic inspiration, but it's there as an option. I don't know when it increases to a D8. That might be level 6. But that's what the bard
That sounds right.
gets. We all get a proficiency bonus increase.
Yes. Rogue gets
More sneaky die,
more sneaky die.
as well as uncanny dodge, which is a great ability.
That's the dex for none, right?
No, that's evasion. Uncanny dodge is you get a half attack damage, which is not resistance. It's an attack. It halves it. So if somehow he happened to be resistant to slashing damage for a turn, he can half the slashing and be resistant to it. Which, how it orders out, you half the damage before you resist it. Because resisting is damage you actually take. Halving is the effect that happens beforehand. Calum, the wizard, I think wizard only gets 3rd level spells. He doesn't get anything extra. Multi-classed drunk Druid Monk gets, I think I'm pretty sure he went his Druid because it's his attachment level that he's waited for so long to get. And we all know what Druids get level 2. So cool on that.
Yeah. Wizards are just spell slots.
Yep. But they have access to all the cool spells, so yay.
Yay. Just haste the barb.
That's it, right?
Just haste the barb.
Like, that's everything other than what I get at level 5, which is fast movement and extra attack. And just a whole bunch of hit points. So many hit points.
You don't even know what to do with all those hit points.
I'm going to use them. I paid for these hit points. I'm going to use them. I didn't pay for them. That was the under the table bribe. On to some questions that have come in. I'll finally bring those up now. Question for Gander. What are your top, bottom, and verse rankings? And do you know what those are?
No.
You would know if you paid attention to the show, but you don't watch this show because you're a butthead. It's a sex thing. Are you a top, bottom, or verse? But you have to rank what everyone else in the party is. Like, who's a top, who's a bottom, who's a verse? Everyone has had to answer this question so far.
So I'm gonna see how many I get right that everybody else that has been the majority. He's all tops, obviously. Halem tops only. Gorbek bottoms. Gorbek bottoms. Full red versus Arthur versus.
I don't think everyone picked verse as much as you did. It's indecisive. I think there was a description, I think, I can't remember who it was. Like, they're a top, but they really want to be bottom. It was one of them for some of my, and they needed to know what Gander's is. You have to tell us what Gander is.
Oh, Gander tops.
What?
Yes.
Okay, there's the problem there. You're the only one who thinks that.
I will never reveal Gander's bedroom antics.
It's a lot of chains involved. Everyone disagrees.
You ever seen a sexual rack?
Yes.
Torture rack?
Yes. There's a lot of hate coming in the comment section now for you. I'll do another question quickly before things get out of hand, but let's just say they all think you're wrong. Besides these all, who would you be confident running a duo mission with? This is not a sex question.
Like, I as a player or Gander would be comfortable?
Well, since it asked Izal, I'm going to say answer it both. Who do you think Gander would want to do a duo mission with, and then who do you think you would want Gander to do the mission with? There's a clarification. They did say Gander, so.
Yes. Gander would only maybe trust Calum. No one else, but I would think the only other one would maybe be, or other two would be Volred or Arthur.
So just not Gorbek.
Like,
there's a ranking system. And Gorbek is at the bottom, and there are several NPCs we've never met before that are probably higher.
Like, one, Gander just doesn't like Gorbek, and two, I don't see the synergy with a Bard very well. That's why, like, I, as a player, would not want Gander and Calum to duo.
Because you have shitty hit points.
Yes, and we would die.
Nerds in physical activity.
Nerds unite.
Okay.
But only in the research lab.
Alright. No one's a better combination than Volred and Izal anyway. True masters of stealth.
The stealthy barb.
We are so terrible. Well, it gets the job done. That's what really matters. On to another question. I'm going to prep you for one for later. We will be doing a 2 truths, 1 lie that I will ask you again at the end of the session. That's where you have to tell 2 truths about Gander and 1 lie and not tell us which ones are which, and we can make assumptions about that. But on to another question. Do you have a favorite monster, and what is it?
Do I have a favorite monster? Oh, Lord, don't even ask me that. I don't think of a lot of monsters.
It could be a favorite one you really like, or like, man, I hate going against this. It's so awful.
Green dragons and their lair. It was a lot. We did that last. I know it kind of peeks into what we did last campaign, but we fought a green dragon in a lair, and it was absolutely the worst thing.
You are incorrect, sir. We fought a blue dragon. The green dragon was hinted at. We also fought a shadowy night dragon, but the green dragon was listed as a thing we could do near the end of the campaign. We just never did it. We fought a blue dragon.
Then it was
that fucking lightning bolted the shit out of us. Well, me.
Yes.
It lightning bolted me.
I actually dragons. Let's just go with dragons because I hate the frightful presence so much.
Hey, at least you were a ranged fighter.
Yeah, but I
can't get any closer. Yeah, no biggie. That's a melee fighter. Like, fuck, we gotta get over there now.
Nah, I don't need to get +1 bow. Whole campaign.
Eric in the chat says, frightful presence almost never comes up. Well, because you gotta use it. Dragons should probably use their frightful presence right off the bat. Establish dominance. It's frightful presence. Or like your blue dragon should definitely never fly with a 100-foot long ranged breath weapon, and should also fight the were-tiger that's immune to non-magical damage. I'm not saying it wasn't a very challenging fight once we realized the situation. I'm just saying Soulfire could have soloed that dude. We did have a paladin. Yeah.
But I was never in range of the paladin.
We were never in range of his aura either. A lot of narrow passageways.
Dwarves in the first turn.
Hey, I was one of them. Oh, fuck. There goes my old plan. I've got a question now for both of you. What drug do you want Volra to try next? This question was asked by Rab.
Bailout. Just gotta do it.
Not really a drug. It's a drug alcohol, I would think. So yeah, that would definitely. Would he try Bailout? Absolutely, he would try it though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, fantasy drug. I would just say cocaine. I think that'd be pretty entertaining.
Give him a fake haste.
Give him a straight line of blow. See how he reacts to it.
Make him move.
I'm reading the comments. Closed door gets blasted from the other side. Like, don't worry. Ultimate plan. Fuck. Alright, plan B. I'm gonna go heal myself for 2 turns.
Didn't you heal and then get hit and then have to heal again?
I was at about 20 HP for a good majority of that fight because I immediately got hit. Well, again, once we realized that, Soulfire could pretty much just do whatever, we all just avoided the dragon and started taking out all the mooks. And then you, with your +1 bow.
The old trustworthy +1 bow.
Here's Gregory, the +1 bow. The legendary weapon of River. A holy quest. Strive for it for 6 months. Get the bow. This is just +1. This fucking sucks. The paper underneath it says, the strength is not from the bow, but from the one wielding it. This is some bullshit. This is some friends or the treasures the friends we found along the way bullcrap. Fuck that.
P.S.
I'm gonna break
Take
this
sharpshooter feet.
P.S. Take sharpshooter. P.S. Be a tabaxi.
Oh man, that was a good bow.
It was a basic ass bow.
It did what it needed to do. It gave me magic damage.
You have officially done the same as a level 1 spell.
Where I could literally just have a weapon and Kelder could just cast magic weapon.
Yeah, I was like, this could easily be done. You could have taken the magic initiate feat and just took magic weapon and then just casted that and then have your +1 magic weapon.
Yep. That's the thing I could have done, but then.
Or you could have gotten a stronger bow throughout the campaign. Anyway, on to another question.
One never came up.
And I still hate you for that so much. On to the question, what classification of magic do you like the best? I don't know what that question means.
I guess school?
Is that what? Maybe if I find out who asked that question.
Who was that? Ari? Eric.
What classification?
Like
it was Ari. School. He's going by school. What school of magic? This is a circle question?
This sounds like a ring question.
It's a series of ovoids. I avoid the ovoid. I love abjuration.
Even though some healing spells are being taken over to invocation.
Evocation.
I like necromancy. It's a lot of dickbag spells.
Necromancy is not even the evil school of magic. It's just got a bad rep.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, I still need you right now. Raise dead.
Your body is still of use.
What is it? Speak with dead, ray of enfeeblement, ray of sickness, power word death, power word kill. Yeah.
I mean, all the resurrection spells are necromancy.
Yeah.
Like revivify, raise dead, resurrection. Those are all necromancy spells. But we don't talk about that. You know, enchantment's the evil class. Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
I like abjuration. Abjuration is the ultimate fuck you school of magic. Like, no one gets to have fun today. No magic for you. No magic for me. I'm gonna enhance this defense, and I'm gonna cancel out your magic. That's how we're playing today, boys.
Now I'm gonna cast Wall of Force.
Enchantment. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we're just recruiting people now. All right, come on.
I'm gonna throw out a hot take. Enchantment is the date rape drug of the D&D.
It totally is. I imagine like they have like those testing things that you could put like someone's drink to see if they've been doped. What if people have like wristbands that tell whenever they have an enchantment spell like turn purple, like the wristband will change colors at clubs. It's like, dude, someone cast a spell on you. Everyone, there's a sorcerer in the crowd right now who is using subtle spell. We all need to walk through this dispel magic ring to take care of it.
Changeling. Just
fuck. Well, that's not really magic. Like they're changing. I think it's just
physical
biometry. Biometry. That's not a thing. Biology.
Biology. Do we need to have a lesson of geometry again?
Biometry is the body geometry, also known as transmutation. On to another question. Question for Gander: are you still seeking revenge on that teacher who shunned you?
I'm gonna shit in his bed.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
it's the long haul. Definitely
Yeah.
will always hate
Yeah.
that guy until he gets his revenge.
Yeah.
You know, the end of the campaign, you haven't gotten your revenge yet. And you're like, man, maybe I really don't need that revenge. And he's always gonna be kicking in the door. It's like, let's go fuck that guy up.
Bro, he left. He went back to the Adamant Spire for a year.
Let's go.
What?
We're gonna shit in his bed.
I'm sorry, but the little note. I'm sorry, but you need to leave now.
Man, I don't get.
I took 3 laxatives and I'm ready to go.
Like, I'm an intern. I don't even care. He just leaves.
Yep.
Oh, there's some comments
man.
in here. I'm reading the comments real quick.
Person Questorinos.
Ellen was interacting with the druid some more, and Ari's like, I'll be back. The rest of the party, I hope not. Oh. That's understandable. We are a very big embarrassment. We should not be taken to public places or formal places.
We should not be brought to any
place.
Government bodies.
We are terrible people.
Yes, and also our group name is doing business as Sweet Nut Milk.
Debassinum. It's like, I'm just saying we should think of a different name. You get laughed at all kinds of places. On to another question for both of us. Are there any places you wish to party have explored more?
I wish we would have been able to explore the ruins more. But obviously there was a you are not a high enough level for this zone barrier.
Got level capped.
Got level cap. I did not like Mount Arabot.
Is that the goblin? That was all goblin stuff, right?
Yep, that was a hellscape.
I think what was inside the mountain was fun.
Interesting.
It's more exploring inside the mountain, I think, would be more fun.
Yes.
Out on top of the mountain? Nah. It's just
boring. But, I mean, like, what the fuck is a hooked horror? Like...
Target practice. Punch and dummy.
Like, I've never had one of those before, and the way Eric described it, I was like, what in the fuck?
Oh, yeah, they look like a Godzilla villain. That's what they look like. They look like a Tojo or Shoujo monster of the week thing. All I know is they're real fun to attack. Yeah, I added that for his benefit. Hell yeah, I'm all about fighting something big and stupid.
But no, there were other areas that were underground that I would have liked to explore.
I think the ghost one will be more fun in 3 levels or so when we've got a bit more under our britches. Maybe hire
some
a
more
cleric,
gumption.
Hire a cleric just in case, a priest like who knows better.
Like can you just divine presence or
we
something?
We just need
and
turn undead, please. That would be real handy.
That's all we need.
Maybe a paladin. Let's go. Is Oblig alive? Let's go fight Oblig. Oh no, he's a skeleton now.
Oh no!
Dust in the wind, guys. Dust in the wind. I would have liked to explore the capital, which we're going to. I think the capital city and all that stuff has a lot going on. Well, there's a lot of stuff we could have explored at the island we are currently on, but I didn't really feel like it was much of an exploring island. With the amount of stuff that's on the other island, I would look forward to going there.
Yeah. I think one thing about exploring cities that's going to be hard is, there's a couple people in our party that just don't like downtime.
If I was a different character, I would have stuff to do for downtime, but I don't. So I'm just gonna be the one saying I'm going to go make enemies in the town and hopefully make a
Oh my
friend.
lord, not another Craig.
The description I gave of the character, that might not even be the person who hates me. That could just be another dude.
You know, I realized thinking back, um, River created Craig.
Well, I gave him a name.
Yeah, but I told Soulfire to go fight in that cage.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Momo. Gigan is the one. It's got like the hooks and it's like a turtle shell and like a beak. I think it has a mohawk
Okay.
too. It looks like a hook horror. But yeah,
Okay.
it definitely looks like a Godzilla monster. Now we gotta fight Rodan.
Oh lord.
Yeah, Craig, you were the one antagonizing Soulfire to go fight in the thing. But I wasn't even there, but I was bored, so I was just shouting out, "Go, Craig! Kick his ass!" And he got the shit kicked out of him, obviously.
Obviously.
Ari was also Ari and I both started just chirping in, like cheering on Craig. That was fun.
Get him, Craig.
Hey, Taters said he's late for the party, but he brought Bacardi. It's for me. Oh, if you ain't sharing your Bacardi, get the hell out. Put it on the shelf. Back over on this side. There's the space.
Leave your shit and get out.
We need to design more fantasy alcohols and put them on the shelf. I think that'd be neat.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna go to one of the questions that I had set up. Okay. How does it feel to be the official slowest member of the party?
Listen. 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 Are you listening?
Yeah. From first to last. Welcome to the club, dude.
Y'all need to slow the fuck down. I got short legs. I do not do cardio.
My cardio finally kicked in. I got that 35 speed.
I can make speed stuff, right? Yes. Maybe.
There's what is it? I forgot the plus 10 movement one. I don't remember what it is. Longstrider, which is a druid spell, and I think only druids actually know. Druids and rangers, which is Kelder knew that last session, which is a way that I got out of the 25 movement speed as well, was with that. But yeah, you got 25 speed, man. He's slow.
I'm gonna live here forever.
Don't worry, you're a mid-ranged guy. You're fine. Now we just need someone to cast haste on me or on. Arthur can cast Longstrider on himself, giving him like 55 feet of movement or something. He can cast it on himself and then Wild Shape, and that 10 feet of movement will transfer over to his Wild Shape as well.
Fastest. I don't even know what Arthur would change into wild shape.
Do it like a tortoise and literally be faster than the hare.
Lit.
As technically, class features transfer over to your Wild Shape. Unarmored movement is a class feature which could technically transfer over to your Wild Shape. So you could have the base speed of +5, and then cast Longstrider to make your fucking horse Wild Shape be like 70 movement. Technically. I mean, the DM could say, no, you're just slow.
Fuck that.
Thank you, Tater, for the confirmation. But like, that's the great thing about the monk druid combination, is that all the monk stuff is built-in class features about being physically gifted, and Wild Shape is like, yeah, just have all that shit. You're good. As long as you can do it in the form, yeah, you can totally do it. with the same thing the monk can do. On to another question. Question for both. How do you feel about our new benefactor?
Hate him. I don't even know him.
That's a fair statement. I don't know him either.
But it's like,
Don't trust him,
man,
that's for sure.
Like, listen, man, you got a barbarian, right? You got a crackhead goblin, 2 nerds, Arthur,
And a Slim Jim with a mask on.
yeah.
Which is canon. He looks like a Slim Jim.
I don't think you think what's gonna happen is gonna happen. Like, unless he thinks absolute chaos is going to happen.
That's an option. Maybe we're just a big distraction for the other SEAL Team 6 that's going in there to free the actual person, and we're the Fall Boys.
Oh my god, the Suicide Squad 2.
We're the other group. We're Squad B. We even got ourselves a weasel.
Oh no.
We'll drop Gorbeck in the water and see what happens. Sinks like a stone. Ooh, I will be javelin. I shall throw my mighty javelin. And my other javelin. And my other one as well. I have many javelins. Hey, Bevo! Glad you're here. Spoiler, this movie's been out for like 2 months. More than 2 months. There's no more spoilers at this point. And we didn't even spoil anything. Except for, death. Okay, anyway, on to another question. As for the benefactor, I don't trust him. But, I mean, he's against the government, and I'm kind of against them too, because they were a bunch of dicks. And to another question, any NPCs from last campaign you'd like to see again in this campaign?
Willem.
Willem's totally dead. He's a human.
I know.
He was he was younger than Oblik, but he's dead.
Yeah, but like that's the only one I want to.
Willem Defriend, like Willem Defriend the Third.
It's been 300 years, right?
No, yeah, it's been in between that 200 to 300 year range.
That'd be like the 6th.
Let's see, his family was always having children of late generation. Eric says 200 years. Yeah, because I'm young from my family, but my family got really old. But as voiced by world-renowned actor Willem Dafoe. Hell yeah. It'd be crazy shit.
That's a neat trick you got there.
Was that Elowain? Elowain the Seer of... I don't fucking remember. I think her name was Elowain. It's in my notes.
Yeah, they were
She's alive.
certain.
Yeah, Elowain's alive.
Oh, well, hopefully she learned some necromancy and just like kept Willem around.
As a skeleton. I think he went off to learn shit, so I don't know. But yeah, Elowain, I think Elowain's like the only one who's still alive, potentially.
Oh my god, Jace.
What?
Willem learned magic and became a lich.
Well, now
but
he's...
a good lich.
Oh, well, now he's Willem Dafoe. What was the Arc Druid? Because she was a badass. Fuck.
Lady
Kylantha. She's still alive because she's a elf druid and they live for fucking ever.
Yes.
So yeah, she's still Kylantha, Virsine?
Eric likes
Vaseline?
to make really complicated names.
We have a fun game of Eric says the name and then we all try to type out how we think it's spelled. And none of us
Sometimes we get it.
One time it's right. It was... so she's still alive. I think those are like the only 2 characters. Other than Vampire Lady that killed her cured. She's probably still alive because she was an elf.
Yes.
Unless she like died. Yeah, she's still
From
alive.
something.
Elowain and Kylantha are the 3. Child abduction alert, everybody. Keep your eye out.
Yep.
Everyone, abandon the stream. Go outside. Check for a Hispanic male with multiple tattoos on his shoulder. Ooh, yeah, that's not a very precise description.
Scour the streets.
There's no car listed, so it could just be anyone. It's also in Buda, Texas. I don't know where that is.
Is that spelled exactly how I think it is?
Incorrectly? Yes. Buda. No, I'd like to have those NPCs show up again.
Bro, I won't will them back.
You're not getting Willem. I'm just saying you're not.
DM, make Willem a good lich and bring him back.
So
Good liches exist.
The comments are is like, so we're looking for a goblin with tattoos? Gorbek, no. Gorbek is someone who'd probably kidnap someone, so.
He did try to kidnap a child.
Yeah, he's a very much abductation person. I don't know how these words work.
I don't know.
On to another question that I have prepared for this one. I've asked you this before about potentially multi-classing into wizard because it's an artificer and a wizard. They go together like peanut butter and jelly. Do you have any thoughts on going into wizard yet? And if so, vaguely, like, at what level would you consider going into a multi-class? Because artificer's good, but wizard will get you the spell slots a lot faster.
Yeah, but like I'm really not.
You're super vanilla.
Yeah, dude. Like I really wanted to carry this to wherever we end up. Like just artificer.
Just artificer.
Just artificer. No multi-classing. I feel like if I multi-class too late, I don't get far enough. If I multi-class too early, I miss out on stuff.
But then you could like have existential crises about not being able to do things you would have done if you hadn't multi-classed, and then you could beat yourself up over it.
No. I don't
Just
want
me?
that.
Okay.
Just you.
Tanner in the comments says, jokes on the party, it was Ziggle with a new pact of the Demi-Lich Warlock. Uh-oh. That's what you get for abandoning him. By abandoning, I mean DM didn't want to NPC in depth. And he replied, excuse me, sir, I spent weeks doing that damn voice. Don't worry, we'll make you do it again. Next time
we'll find another goblin we try to adopt.
Just a small NPC, he'll do the same voice. As long as he's not like a humanoid type of thing. If he's like another goblin or a gnome, he'd probably do gnome. Do your best tiny creature NPC voice.
Oh Lord, the only one I can think of that comes out almost exactly like Eric.
Yeah, do it. I'll do mine. You do yours.
Well, actually, I got a gnome in me. I gotta actually pinch my nose. Oh well, hi there.
That's very good. I just do a Jigglypuff voice as a creature.
You kind of like choke up the tonsils a bit.
Let's see. Welcome to Jace's Tavern. Today's special is your salad with a side of sweet nut milk. That doesn't sound right. That is not appetizing. That's gross. You're not allergic to nuts, are you? I don't think there's real nuts in this. Yeah. I have not used that voice for any character because I find that type of voice very annoying.
Oh man, dude. If Gander dies, I'm making a gnome and I'm gonna do the voice the whole time.
I think Taters threatened me with like if I had killed his character at one point, he was gonna do a gnome wizard with like a super high pitched voice, like what I had said. It's like it'd be super annoying. It's like I will kill your character again, and I will do it in every character that you do that voice in. So he found a nice median, and he's using a different one for Kolto, his new character.
Wait, no, Ziggle can't be a warlock because he got a level in ranger.
He ain't got no charisma either, so.
Yeah.
Although, like, that depends. NPC warlock, who doesn't care about your charisma?
Eric, you'll never kill Gander just out of spite.
Make you play a character you hate.
I'll put that out there. I'll challenge that.
That you'll never kill off Gander. Everyone can't make that claim because then it makes the TPK all that more viable. It's like, well, they all think I won't kill them. I'll just kill them all then. All right, on to another question I had prepared for this one. We're going to circle all the way back to Two Truths, One Lie. I hope you had time to remember anything that you might have thought about. I need you to tell us 2 truths and 1 lie about Gander Findleton. Without telling us which one's which, and that does not mean just say 2 truths, 1 lie.
So, two truths, 1 lie.
Yes.
Gander is a verse. Well,
that one's gotta be the lie then, because you said in the beginning that you said he was the top.
Was he?
That's what you said. We're all saying
he actually resents Calum for being able to potentially reach higher circles of magic. And he actually cares for Gorbeck in a weird hate spite way.
Those all sound like they could be true except for the verse one.
We'll never know.
They all sound like lies too at the same time. Very, very good assortment of different things you could have said. There's an argument. Everyone in the chat saying now that we're ready to die. I dare you. Like, no. I don't make characters so they'll die. I want my characters to live. I power game for the sole purpose of having my character not die in combat. And that's it.
No, I straight don't want Gander to die.
Because then we don't want to see your next vanilla fighter character.
Listen.
I wouldn't be so angry if you picked like Rune Knight or Eldritch Knight or something with a little bit of flavor to it. But
what about Ranger?
Depends.
Tabaxi Ranger.
You pick Tabaxi, I'm gonna go to your house and choke you with your own shirt that I still have. Don't pick Tabaxi.
Listen, it's Kelder and River all over again.
No. One of us was a healer. Pick a paladin. Those are like fighters only with a little bit of magic. Paladin, there you go.
I thought about paladin. I thought about Leon and paladin, and I was like, over the generations, would a Tabaxi have mated with a Leonin and made a offshoot of the River Clan?
How many litters is that for 200 years?
Oh Lord, Tabaxi don't live very long. They live like, I think a little. They live like humans.
So not a sub-century. So like possibly 3 generations.
200 years.
You're looking at high 60s, probably.
Probably the beginning of the 5th generation.
Oh, you got busy early. The comment is basically Tabaxi fighter, but cooler.
I played a Tabaxi fighter.
Leon and
all
Paladin
right,
is the cooler version of Tabaxi fighter. Yeah.
I don't know why Momo has a vendetta against Tabaxi. All right, where are people finding these like facts about
Google probably.
Tabaxi cats?
Cats
Why
can
are
mate
you-
once every 4 months, only need like 1 year to produce offspring, so like 200 generations. Does that scale up for like a bigger creature? Do tabaxis have big litters, or are they more like smaller individuals?
Like twins are
know.
normal.
I don't know. Oh, Mummo has a vendetta against 2 specific tabaxi. That's why. From my campaign. Because they keep fucking over the party. I like reoccurring villains, especially when they're smart enough and have the skills to escape combat. So. I also like irritating the party. That's real fun.
But maybe spicy fighter. Maybe spicy fighter.
Spicy fighter.
That is paladin. Spicy fighter.
I feel like that's like mayo fighter. It's like a different flavor. It's like a white bread version of a nicer flavored version of a fighter. Like a spicy fighter is that fighter that's got the cool subclass.
Like fighter is Miracle Whip and paladin is real mayo.
Probably. You're looking for Miracle Whip fighter or Mayo fighter. Mayo fighter's a paladin. Miracle Whip has to be the paladin because it's miracle, therefore holy.
Oh my god.
So Miracle Whip fighter is a paladin, or just straight spicy fighter is like a magic subclass fighter.
Eric is right. I would struggle as a paladin in this game because I would literally have to hold myself back from smiting Gorbeck half the time.
Oh yeah, to come up with religion for some reason. I'll make an oath to myself. My ego, your ego is your aura. Like
I'm letting Eric know if I make a paladin, no gods. No gods.
Everyone's like, I don't want to play a religious character. I like playing religious characters, but I don't play one in real life.
That's right. Mr. Tatehosen don't need a god for paladin.
You also don't get a sneak if you're a rogue, so that's 2 things.
You make strength rogue.
Strength rogue. It's a rogadin. Nope. A Rogarian? A rogue barbarian? Rogarian? A pierogi.
Rogaine.
A pierogi is a paladin rogue, right?
Yes.
Like a weird sandwich. That is weird. That the one thing Eric doesn't roll as written is the paladin. Because nothing in there says you need to be religious. Also,
there are many things he doesn't raw.
Also, you have to make a joke for Tasha's hideous laughter. I mean, you don't have to. You can make a fart noise.
Oh my god, thaumaturgy, a fart noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a fart.
Oh my god, dude, fucking, it's like the fart noise that echoes, just.
I thought that was going to be silent, but this plate armor echoes like a tin can.
Oh my lord, Chaos Sorcerer. Can Sorks learn thaumaturgy? I don't think they can.
They
I think
can. If they do, they have to go holy.
Magic Initiate.
They have to go holy solely. The divine.
Oh, they have
soul
to go holy
sorcerer.
solely.
But like you could magic initiate the thaumaturgy cantrip, or you could be a tiefling sorcerer because they can get thaumaturgy as a cantrip.
Chaos magic. Randomly.
Empowered spell thaumaturgy just to make a louder fart.
But like you're just trying to squeeze a fart out silently, and the weave of chaos just I can spell empower spell thaumaturgy
fireball. Fuck. That Tater commented, Drake Warden Grung. Would they ride dragonflies?
giant dragonfly.
I looked over the Drake Warden recently, and the Drake Wardens, like late game, they're pretty cool, but before that, it's like meh.
Spider.
It's meh. I like the Swarm Keeper, 'cause you can have a bunch of bees.
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 Oh Lord.
Don't worry. When we get TPK'd, all of us will be paladins except for Sean. Ari will be he'll be something weird. You could make it with velociraptors because it doesn't specify bees. They just have to be tiny creatures. A swarm of velociraptors.
Is the velociraptor a tiny creature?
Yeah, it's tiny. They're really small. Which I guess in real life they were really small too, because there's like the size of a chicken.
Yeah.
So I all measures out. There's no minuscule size. It just goes to tiny.
Wasn't that 3.5?
Yeah. 3.5
Yeah.
had minuscule and above gargantuan.
I think minuscule gave it like a +8 or something to AC.
It was dependent on the size category stuff going against you, and it was real confusing, so I don't ever remember it.
Any more questions?
Just another statement here. Just remember, the meteor that killed the dinosaurs has the record for killing the most birds with one stone. It's the highest bird to stone ratio in recorded history. I like that. Oh, question for Gander. Could you roll me a D percentile, please? Also,
can.
before you give me the number, who's the top of your Deadpool?
Like, who's gonna die first?
Oh, yeah. We've seen a lot of things recently. Caleb continuing to get hit constantly. I got hit while I was asleep. I did walk it off like a champ. Arthur tends to stay in combat. Volred's been pin-cushioned a few times. And then there's Gorbek, who...
Oh my! I'm sorry. I laughed. That made me laugh so much when it's like, and he's all got hit in the face with a morning star. She's asleep.
Crit! Yay! Get up and walk it off, champ.
You want that number?
Well, tell me who's the top of your thing first.
Oh, I think Caleb.
Caleb, any particular reason why?
Mainly because I don't want to put myself at the top of the Deadpool, and we're both squishy nerds.
All right, Caleb gets that vote for the top of the Deadpool. That's a bit odd, but thank you, Nightbot, for keeping up with that like always. Now, on to what number you rolled. Is it a sexy number?
It is not a sexy number.
Is it an ugly number?
It's kind of ugly.
Is it obtuse?
It's very obtuse because it is 83.
83. Oh, Ari cheating. He went on to roll 20. He went into the Discord and found the roll.
Yeah. Fun thing, I rolled that on a river.
Look at that. How was that the faster one? Was it because it was the first campaign?
It was the first character on my character list.
83. It's a good number. It's high up there. What, Momo, check the Wild Magic Surge table to figure out what he rolled with that as well, because I want to see what 83 is.
Is that change it to a potted plant?
There's only like 3 of them we all remember, and I think we summoned a bunch of flumps last time. No, grew a size category last time.
For like what, an hour, right?
Or a minute. Got half chub. Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage, and you regain hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt. Congratulations.
Nice.
I like that little twist added to it. Like, oh, you roll a D percentile, but now we find out what wild magic surge you get. Neat.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, well, that about does it. Thank you, Aaron, for coming out here and enduring the top-bottom verse questions that once we go through everyone, I'm sure those questions will stop, or Rab will find another inappropriate question to ask everybody. We all know it. So, thank you all for coming. I really have to go. I hope you liked watching this really crappy show. Like, follow, subscribe is what I'm supposed to say. And as always, we'll see you next Tuesday. Good night, everyone.
Go to sleep, you nerds.
Go sleep, you people. Go enjoy Critical Role. I'm sure it's playing right now. Who knows? Good night.
I can't wait for the show.
Oh, the 28th? Good times.
Oh.
So close. Good night.
Goodbye.
Walking hand in hand on the ocean floor, down deep we wander. Louder we sing, no there is no cure in this together.